Now next we'll study the numerical based on Kirchhoff current law. The last we studied what is exactly the Kirchhoff current law. Now we'll study the numerical based on the Kirchhoff current law. Okay. I'm taking first the simple example to make understood that how we can solve these kinds of questions. One thing more, whether you'll solve it by KVL or KCL, the answer would be same always. Okay? Yeah. Mesh analysis is KVL, nodal analysis is KCL. Okay? Step number. Mm-hmm. If when they will always mention that you have to do it by KVL or KCL. If they don't mention it, then it's your choice. You can do it by any method. Now, first step is mark node. As I told you, node is a point where more than two branches are connected, right? Node is a point where more than two wires are connected, branches कह लो or wires कह लो. Okay, so is this a node where how many wires are connected? Two. So it should be more than two. That means it is not a node. Is this a node? So we can mark it as A. Is this a node? No. Is this a node? Yes. So downward nodes is always grounded. Okay. And you know at the ground the potential would always be equal to 0. We can mark it as B also. So the voltage at A would be VA and the voltage at B would be 0. Okay. Step number 2 is we have to mark current direction. Okay. Current direction we need to mark, like suppose this is I1, this is I2 and this is I3. Okay. Now remember in the KVL we need to mark the current in the loop, like the rooms. I told you this is your house, you have to mark it in your rooms. But in the KCL you have to mark the current in the poles. Poles means the wire. Okay. So that is according to you again. If you want to move, that is according to your mood basically. Whatever you want to mark the current, in whichever direction you can do it. Okay. Now the step number 3, that is we have to apply KCL at node A. KCL means the sum of incoming current is equal to the sum of outgoing current. I1 is the incoming current, right? So I1 must be equal to I2 and I3 are the outgoing current. So that would be I2 plus I3. Okay. Now as you can see I1 is moving from, now see we'll convert the current in form of V by R always. I1 is how? See, I1 is moving from 0 to VA, right? Just imagine this node at grounded node, that is your home, okay? And VA is your college, okay? And you are I1. Now tell me, you are I1, how you are moving? I1 is moving from, you are moving from home to college or college to home. So means you are moving from home to college, that is 0 to VA. So you will mark 0 minus VA. Whatever you are leaving, that would be positive, and wherever you are entering, that would be negative. You are leaving home, your home people are happy, your parents are happy. Okay? Positive. You are entering into a college, that means college is sad, college friends is sad. Again and again, Shritama comes. Okay? So that would be 0 minus VA, and whatever the battery comes in your path, you have to take the second sign of the battery. So you are moving from 0 to VA, second sign of the battery is plus 12. So that would be plus 12 divided by the resistances. Resistance in the path of yours, that is 4. Right? I2 is moving from, I2 is just imagine that your friend is, she is moving from college to home or home to college. So she is moving from VA to 0. So that would be VA minus 0 divided by 8, right? Similarly, I3 is moving from college to home. So I3 is moving from VA to 0. That would be VA minus 0, and battery you will get it as the second sign. So minus 10 divided by the resistance. Okay. So I1 is, we can substitute it here, 0 minus plus 12 by 4. You can directly write down also VA minus 0 by 8. I3 will be VA minus 0 minus 10 divided by 6. So we'll have single equation and the single variable. Single variable is what? VA, right? So we can solve it for VA, then we'll get the value for the current. VA will get it, and then we can substitute the value for to get I1, I2, and I3, right? Now the question is, if you'll do it by the mesh analysis, then there is two meshes, two variable, two equation. Then you have to make two equation. You have to solve two equation. But you are doing with the nodal analysis. There is only one single node, that is the main node. Upper node is known as main node, and lower grounded node is uh, known as reference node. Okay, so we'll have one main node, one variable, and one equation. Okay, understood?